I got cotton in the bottomland. It's up and growing, and I got a good stand. My good wife and them kids of mine gonna get new shoes come picking time. Get new shoes come picking time. Sing it pretty, Ernie.
Every night when I go to bed, I thank the good Lord my kids are fed. They live on beans 8 days and 9.
Mine too.
But I get 'em fat come picking time. Get 'em fat come picking time.
Remember, you used to go to town, get a dime jug of kerosene, pull
Put a
off
tater on the end of it so it wouldn't spill.
You sure got a whooping if you spilled things.
It goes like this.
It's hard to see by the coal oil light, and I turn it off pretty early at night. A jug of coal oil costs a dime, but I'll sit up late come picking time.
Sit up late come picking time. Last Sunday morning when they passed the hat,
it was still nearly empty back where I sat.
But the preacher smiled and said, that's fine.
'Cause the Lord
will wait till picking time. The Lord will wait till picking time. Sam wants to boil a ham. Grace votes for bouillabaisse stew.
Yeah, Jake wants a weedy big steak and a layer cake. He'll get a tummy ache too.
We'll rent a tent or a teepee. Let the town crier cry.
And if it's RSVP,
yeah,
this'll be our reply.
In the cool, cool, cool of the evening, tell 'em we'll be there. In the cool, cool, cool of the evening,
we'll have
slick 'em on our hair. When the parties are getting a glow on and singing fills the air. In the shank of the night, when the doings are right, you can tell 'em we'll be there.
If I can find the right sock by 11 o'clock,
you can tell 'em we'll be there. And if there's gas in my hack and my laundry is back, you can tell 'em we'll be there.
If I could get out of bed and put a head on my head,
you can tell 'em we'll be there.
What do you want me to do now? Just sit down. Sit down. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, that is easier, ain't it? You got a little ahead of me there, buddy. What are you doing? Raising my bench. Boy, wouldn't that be the thing for a milking stool for a tall cow? Hey. Are you ready now? Well, yeah, I'm ready. Oh. finale. What's that? The end. Oh. You didn't use that word at rehearsal, did you? Oh. After you. That's the one we wanted to do. What? So we know.
Okay, it's all right, ain't it?
Remember that? It's all right. Huh? Remember this one?
Yeah, I remember it.
How many biscuits can you eat this morning? How many biscuits can you eat this evening? How many biscuits can you eat? 49 and a ham of meat this morning, this evening, right now.
Junie, you remember you used to get up in front of the schoolhouse and say a little piece, you know,
Yeah,
recite?
Uh-huh.
Recite one for us, and I'll play.
All right.
Now, that's the way Junie used to do it. Now, get up there a little further.
All right.
Don't say it too fast.
Okay, now, okay.
Oh, I think
Now quit gouging me, Ernie.
Well, all right.
Never will get to see it.
All right.
Okay. I went out to milk the old cow one day with my stool and my bucket and my fork full of hay. I flung down my bucket and I flopped on my stool. I said, be still, bossy, you stubborn old fool. Be still now, bossy, quit jumping around. I've been out all night just a sneaking around. She looked sympathetic with her eyes big and brown and said, just hang on and I'll jump up and down.
Biscuits can you eat this morning? How many biscuits can you eat this evening? Send in them cards and letters, friends. Send them in. How many biscuits can you eat
49 and a ham on meat.
this morning, this evening, right now?
I know a little piece once.
All right, you say your piece.
Love is a thing of beauty, and beauty is a blossom. If you want to get your finger bit, you poke it at a possum.
How many biscuits can you eat this morning? How many biscuits can you eat this evening? How many biscuits can you eat
49 and a ham of meat
this morning, this evening, right now?
You got another one?
Yeah. Georgie was a little girl who lived in Tennessee.
Yeah.
She had a ticklish feeling on her ankle and her knee. Upon investigation, she found a chigger in a flea, and they went marching on Georgie.
How many biscuits can you eat this morning? How many biscuits can you eat this evening? How many biscuits can you eat 49 and a ham of meat this morning, this evening, right now? Jimmie, come back soon. Come on, June Carter, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful girl.
You be Papa, and we'll show you how it's done.
I'll be Papa. I would have to be Papa. What did Papa do?
Well, he played on these two strings right here.
Up
Sometimes
here?
a third
With a
one.
pick.
And you played up there?
Uh-huh.
And what do you do?
I play one on whatever's left over.
Well, that's... Papa. Papa played here. What'd you play?
We played kind of a blues. Just kind of a blues beat would be fine.
Well, let me see if I can find it here. And Papa played about there?
Yeah.
Well, for goodness sake.
Papa know this. I'm a rattlesnake daddy and I rattle where I please. Yes, I'm a rattlesnake daddy and I rattle where I please. And when you hear me rattle, better get down on your knees. Here we go. I rattled last night, the night before. I woke up this morning gonna rattle some more. I'm a rattlesnake daddy, yes, from Tennessee. And when you hear me rattle, you better let me be. You better let me be. I kind of like that kind of carrying on. That's fun. Could we do another one?
Certainly. What would you like
You
to
don't
do?
mind singing with the old folks?
No, not at all.
You sure? Hey, let's do, Go ahead, you start.
Johnny is a joker,
He's a bird.
a very funny joker.
He's a bird.
He's my honey.
He's a dog.
His joking ain't so funny.
What a dog.
Johnny is a joker that's trying to steal my baby.
He's a bird dog. Here we go. Hey, bird dog, get away from my quail. Hey, bird dog, you're on the wrong trail. Bird dog, you better be my lovey-dove alone. Hey, bird dog, get away from my chick. Hey, bird dog, you better get away quick. Bird dog, you better find a chicken little of your own. Johnny sings a love song
Like a bird
He sings the sweetest love song
you ever heard.
But when he sings to my gal,
Oh, what a howl
to me he's just a wolf dog.
on the prowl.
Johnny wants to fly away and puppy love my baby.
He's a bird dog.
Johnny kissed the teacher.
He's a bird.
He tiptoed up to reach her.
What a bird.
Well, he's the teacher's pet now.
What a dog.
What he wants he can get now.
He's a dog.
He even made the teacher let him sit next to my baby. He's a bird dog. Hey, bird dog, get away from my quail. Hey, bird dog, you're on the wrong trail. Bird dog, you better leave my lovey-dove alone. Hey, bird dog, get away from my chick. Hey, bird dog, you better get away quick. Bird dog, you better find a chicken little of your own.
She keeps me warm in the winter.
That's her, yes.
Shady in the summertime. That's what I like about that fat gal of mine.
That's the one. Here, wait. And when she's tickled, so much of her has the biggest time. I tell all the jokes to that fat gal of mine.
This hard time talk don't trouble me.
That's it.
I keep as happy as a honeybee.
If things get rough and times get hard, I'll render my gal and sell the lard. Shady in the summertime. That's what I like about that fat gal of mine. That's one of my favorites.
You know what I like hearing you sing? An old song I made up one time called the 9-Pound Hammer.
You wrote that one too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Play the chord to see
right.
if I remember. There's a 9-pound hammer. It's a little too heavy
That's the one.
for my size. Honey, for my size. I'm going on a mountain. Gonna see my baby. But I ain't coming back. No, I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy. Don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy.
Tell him about it, Ernest.
Pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Watch him pitch. That's fine. That's the best you ever saw. Roll on, buddy.
Roll on, buddy.
Don't you roll so slow.
Don't you roll so slow.
How can I roll
Now, how can I roll?
when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy. Pull a load of coal. Now how can I pull
When the wheels won't roll.
when the wheels won't roll? Several years ago, a friend of ours by the name of Tex Williams made a record of a song that you sold and sold and sold. Another one that you wrote. I bet if we start it, you'll remember it. Go ahead and start it.
All right.
Now, I'm a feller with a heart of gold, with the ways of a gentleman. I've been told the kind of a guy that wouldn't even harm a flea.
Yeah, but if me and a certain character met, the guy that invented that cigarette, I'd murder the son of a gun in the first degree.
Not 'cause I don't smoke 'em myself, and I don't reckon they'll harm your health. I've smoked 'em all my life, and I ain't dead yet.
Naturally not. But nicotine slaves are all the same at a petting party or a poker game. Everything gotta stop while they have a cigarette.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait, but you just got to have another cigarette.
Remember this verse? Now, in a game of chance the other night, old Dame Fortune was doing me right. The kings and queens, they kept on coming around.
I played 'em hard and I bet 'em high, but my bluff didn't work on a certain guy. He kept on raising and laying the money down.
Yeah, and he'd raise me and I'd raise him. I sweated blood, had to sink or swim. Finally, he called, but he wouldn't raise the bet. Yeah. I said, ace is full, pal. How about you? And he said,
I'll tell you in just a minute, but right now I've got to have another cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait, but you just got to have another cigarette. There is someone I know who is lovely, and as sure as the stars shine above me, she is mine, only mine, and she's nothing but fine, and I'd like you to know she's my baby. She's my baby. She's my baby. There's no ifs and no buts and no maybe. She's as sweet and as swoony as Crosby is croony, and I'd like you to know she's my baby. That's what happened when he met her, now, you see. Now, you go ahead.
Well, I went to her folks in a hurry, and her mother said, son, don't you worry. She just came to the ground, she's been floating around. She said, Mama, he called me his baby.
It's getting thick now.
She's my baby, she's my baby. There's no ifs and no buts and no maybe. Oh, I love her so much, you can look but don't touch. I want you to know she's my baby.
Now listen to what happened.
Well, a year or so now we've been married, and I've walked and I've rocked and I've carried.
She filled him with joy, with a big bouncing boy. Now she says, you get up, it's your baby.
Oh,
she's my baby. She's my baby. There's no ifs and no buts and no maybe. Now there's two girls, a brother with a beautiful mother. I'd like you to know she's my baby. She's my baby. She's my baby. There's no ifs and no buts and no maybe. The future. Now there's two girls, a brother with a beautiful mother. And I'd like you to know she's my baby. Would you join me in an old-fashioned song?
Sure, we thought you'd never ask.
Okay. The old songs, the old songs, those good old songs for me. How I love to hear those minor chords and good close harmony. Georgia, 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 the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. Georgia, 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 Georgia. a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. You, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia, Georgia, Georgia,